I am running behind today, so we are gonna get out of here. Yeah, pretty slow morning for me. Yeah, it's not good, but you know, state testing day 2. Excited, I guess, but yeah. My windows need to be cleared up. Okay, sorry you cut out, but anyways, yeah, it's been a slow morning. I don't know why it always does that. It like stops the video after like 10 seconds first thing. But I don't really have to worry about traffic right now, which is good. Because I mean, nobody's out here, so that's the pros to being late. Is you can try your best to be on time, and sometimes it just doesn't work. Last night. It was pretty interesting, actually. We did a 30-minute warm-up before we got to play, and I was not playing good at all. Like, I just wasn't warming up very good. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just turn on the switch in the concert like I usually do anyways. So we get to the first 2 pieces, still not feeling my best, still not playing perfect. So we got the first suite in E flat, the 3rd piece of the concert, and I told myself, you just gotta go for it. And I didn't miss a note that time, and I played pretty loud too, but it kind of worked for that piece. And I just love that piece. It's really fun. And I played pretty loud, but luckily I had percussion behind me, so it didn't probably sound too bad. My mom was sitting right in front of me. She was playing French horn, and she said I sounded really good, which was compliment, I guess. Which, it's always good to have people that will always tell you how good you are, even when you feel like you suck. And this person just cut me off. That's real nice. And if you're gonna cut me off, like, dry, bro. Holy moly. You drive a V6 Honda Accord, like, put the pedal to the metal. I'm gonna be late today, aren't I? That wouldn't be good. Luckily, my class today is pretty close to where I walk in at, so maybe I can get there on time. Today, in my first class, I have a reading check because we read books for that class and we have to do quizzes like weekly over the book. And I'm actually proud of myself because I actually read the book this time. I've read every page. So hopefully that means I'll do good. Usually I just don't even read the page and just read summaries, something like that. Everybody's leaving while I'm pulling doesn't save you much time at all. Like, it actually doesn't. I think we'll be okay though. I think we'll get parked by about 7:51 to 7:52, so that gives me about 3 minutes to get into my class, which is not that hard. We just gotta focus up. But this cop won't let us go right now. Stop sign. Here we go. Okay, 7:48. Probably 7:49 because I think this thing is slow. So maybe we'll get there on time. I hope. I haven't been late all semester. I've got to keep my perfection up. I was late once last semester. So take it or leave it. I know people who are late almost every day though, so I don't think I'm doing that bad. I think I have everything I need, which is good, because I was rushing out the house this morning. And usually when I'm late, I forget something. It's gonna be close. I don't like it being this close, but maybe we'll make it. I'm gonna have to fast walk out my car, get my daily cardio in, rushing to class. Good thing about the speed bumps around the school is they're so small. Like they do nothing. Like you can pretty much have the same speed over them and nothing happened. Yeah, people are walking in right now. I'm not too bad late. Well, I'm rolling in now. See if I park good again. I've been consistently good at parking. I did it again, folks. Alright, I will see y'all inside. Alright, I've made it in a practice room. Disregard percussion. They're just messing around right now. Usual day. But today is scales practice day. And I'm just gonna tell y'all a little bit about my scales routine. So usually what I do is, I think this is the best way to practice scales, and that's what got me a really good score on my scales score. So what you need to do is you need to get a spinner app, like a random like spinner, and you put all 12 scales in there and then spin it, and it'll randomly select a scale for you. So that's what I've done. I'll do that like 30 times a night and get my scales practice in, and it's so easy to get good at scales like that. And just knowing patterns like whole, half, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing today. Is probably do like 20 scales and then just leave. And that's all you have to do is just practice. And I know some of y'all aren't. So I will see y'all in the car. Alright, I've made it in the car. And we're gonna leave school now. We're gonna head out. I did get my scales practice done, and it went pretty well. and then I got kicked out by percussion. So, you know, usual day. I think they're doing percussion lessons right now, which is interesting. I mean, how do you teach somebody how to beat something with a stick? I mean, am I right? Obviously, it's not as easy as it sounds. But yeah, scales went good. And really, that's just the easiest way to practice scales, is to just make it random. And last year at All West, the scale score is out of 15. Actually, let's take it back farther. So freshman year, I didn't practice scales at all. You know, most freshmen don't. I got a 9 out of 15 on scales. Sophomore year, last year, I did like probably 30 scales a night leading up to the audition. And y'all cut out again. I'm gonna have to tell it to stop doing that. But anyways, what I was saying was, scales, freshman year I got a 9 out of 15, and then this past year I got a 14.1 out of 15, which I think is pretty good. But it is not perfect. And what I found that works best for scales is, don't go for something you can't do. Like last year in the All West audition, I could have probably pumped out 3 octaves on both scales, 3 octaves on chromatic scale, but I didn't do that because I wanted to make sure that I didn't have any big mess ups. And if you can just consistently do 2 octaves, then that's all you got to do. And he can't really deny that if you play it clean, you know. I did chromatic from low F to high F. I think it was like D flat and G or something. And as long as you practice your scales, every scale should feel comfortable at that point. But nobody likes scales for some reason. I'm like, scales are fun. You know, it's fun to learn. It's fun to actually try at something that's not necessarily easy. Maybe I should have that same approach to sight reading, because I suck at sight reading. But you know, that's why you get better. And this dude needs to turn. Yeah. Feeling pretty good. I didn't play good in class, but started playing good in the practice room after school, which is usual. And I've got nothing to do playing wise this afternoon, so I didn't take my trombone home. And if I want to practice at home, I've got 2 trombones already there, so I can just pull those out and play them and not have any problems. But yeah, it's the little things that will make you better than the other high school musicians around you. It's the little things. And what I found works best in an audition is being very consistent and making sure you hit the notes. Don't try to go in there and show off. I've done that before, it doesn't work. You just gotta play the notes, play the rhythms, and when I've done that, it's worked. Last year, well, I mean, it was 2023, but last year at UTM Honor Band, there was, and it was really not a big competition. It was me and an all-stater. And I've never made all-state. You know, I could be close now, but anyways, there was me and an all-stater. I practiced the music so heavily, I wanted to get that first chair spot. I was like, we can do this if we practice. So I practiced the music probably like 3 hours straight, just playing through all of it. And yeah, it ended up working. And I beat him, and he said he didn't even look at the music once. But he sounded really good. Me and him had very similar playing qualities, I would say. I'm more closer to him now than I was back then. He was probably a better player than me, but I actually practiced the music, so got a little edge over that. And yeah, and I got to have all the solos. It's pretty cool. Hopefully I can do the same this year. I can't think of anybody else who'd beat me for that spot, so yeah, I guess it'll all work out. My goal, I think at least 3 honor bands would be good in the spring semester. Definitely all West, definitely UTM honor band. And I'd like to do Alabama honor band, but there's some good players down there. Not saying that I wouldn't do good, you know. I would maybe get top band. But yeah. Alabama is where my brother went, and he is a great trombone player. And yeah, hopefully I can follow in his footsteps. It's a nice school down there. But I'm getting pretty tired. My state test today went well. Thought it was pretty easy. Like yesterday, it was pretty easy. And we don't got much to do today. Probably just play Fortnite or something. I've probably played like 10 total games of solitaire today. I just like solitaire now. I don't know. I think I've played it a little much to where, like, yeah, it kind of feels like I'm doing the same thing over and over again, so I might have to take a break. But I know a lot of people aren't really watching these. I don't really care. I like the idea of this, and I like, you know, pumping out the videos. But if you are watching, you know, thank you. You know, please subscribe, like, comment. Why are people walking in the middle of the road? I mean, the middle of the road. Literally the middle of the road. But I'm rolling into my house now. If you watched this, you're literally amazing. I'm so proud of you. And don't forget to practice. And don't forget to make sure you do your scales so you don't lose any points in your next audition. Peace.